The purpose of this video is to line out the floor and give a better idea of the proportions of things. And I identified in my first video this corner as being the second closet. The first one will be over this wheel well over here. And the porta potty has all this room in here. And the blue tape identifies a sliding panel. So it's a private potty. And then there's the two bench seats for the dinette. And you can see that one of them will be over the first wheel well here. And then the table is over that space between the two benches. And then beyond the bench is right up against that bulkhead, a vertical smaller dorm fridge. Yeah. And then as you can see, the insulation is something that came from Ford. It's a cargo truck. It's got the E-track going down the side. And it's going to be a little dark in here, so I'm going to paint it all white, because by the time I have this bulkhead here behind the seat bench and with the door, it's going to be a pretty dark space ahead of that, and I need to reflect as much light as I can. And then just ahead of this wheel well here and over to where the door gap is the galleyway that I identified in the first video. And so that comes all the way over to here, and that's 39 inches long. And then so I'll have a sink right where this hinge is, and also the smaller butane stoves that we'll be putting up on top of the counter. There's another look at where the fridge goes. And then the other thing is that I want to change is if we're camping, and of course I've got a new seat for this driver's side seat, and I need to get a new door. You can see I'm bolting the door because the latch quit working, and it needs better metal right where the door hinges are. So I got to get a new door, but for now I can bolt the door. But I feel like this thing here is expendable, so that if I could, have better access between the seats there to get into the seat from the back of the truck. Sometimes you never know why you might want to get away fast, or it might be raining outside, you just don't want to go outside. And I don't really feel like crawling over this thing. And so the idea being is, at least in this particular version, I can take it out. And yeah. So you lose the drink holders and a compartment there. But then there's these two studs in the upper part of it. And this is a Rubbermaid seat back caddy that has a couple of drink holders in it and a couple spots where you can put stuff. And so that's going to be a replacement, and it leaves all this room so my legs can get through. Yeah. And then there's a little backstory with the truck itself. And back in 2001, the contractor that I was working for put some new trucks in, and this one was the one that I got. And eventually we went to an independent contractor situation where we took over the payments on the trucks, and you end up owning the truck. And so from about 2001 to 2008, when I got laid off, this was like 100 stops plus a day, which is not a big deal. I mean, I don't want to compare my numbers to like a UPS or FedEx driver or anything, but it was something we called the Granite Bay truck because that was mostly where I delivered, and so it's been around for a while, and I've been the only driver, and so I know exactly what to expect. I know everything that's in the truck, and I know like say how good the insulation works, or the bubble wrap that's behind the plastic wall, in other words, and it's what I have. But the reason I'm going to do modular units for all of this stuff that I'm putting in it is because trucks come and go, and you never know when you're going to have it worked on, or it could be a situation where you get in a wreck, or you might have to get a different truck. You might have to switch things out into a rental truck, whatever. And so even though I'm going to make the interior look very nice, and with the white paint and everything, I'm going to have most of that stuff attached with turnbuckles and ratchet straps so that it can be removed. And it's just but it's going to be nice to have a place whenever the power goes out, or some other reason that you might want to get out or go camping, or just have an adventure for a 3-day weekend. I think we're going to get good use out of it.